Hello, I'm Rebecca of Pocketful of Posies, and if you've been following along with my summer of sewing costumes for Into the Woods, you'll know that I recently directed, costumed, choreographed, all the things for a production of Into the Woods at my work. I wanted to share some of the production photos with you so you could see how they all looked together and how they looked on stage, and to give you some brief thoughts on all of the costumes. So without further ado, let's get to it. Here we go. First off, our cast was simply phenomenal. They were ages 12 to 18, and they took on the challenge of this incredibly difficult 2.5-hour musical and absolutely triumphed. For costumes, to start with the narrator, they were very pleased to be dressed as a little lad. A brown tweed vest, brown cotton breeches, knee socks, white button-down, and tie. Cinderella's work clothes are pretty simple. A floral print headscarf, blue and white striped skirt with patches, cream blouse, tan apron, and a petticoat. All of the costumes were either sewn by me or put together from pieces we had from previous productions. Some things were bought, some things were sewn by me, some things were donated. For Milky White, I costumed her in a black overall dress. It was a fast fashion purchase, and a black thrifted blouse. I wanted the puppet to be the focus, but our actress still needed to look cute. I costumed Act 1, Jack and Jack's mother in earth tones, olive green and cream for Jack, with brown, green, and dark red for Jack's mother. I didn't try to costume any particular time period, since fairy tales are timeless. My stepfamily all had 1830s style ball gowns sewn for them by me, using a pattern from Black Snail Patterns. I also styled their wigs to achieve as much silliness as possible. The baker's costume is vaguely mid-Victorian, tweed vest and pants, tan work shirt, and apron. For the baker's wife, I made a late 1830s or early 1840s dress from Black Snail Patterns, and I used an India block print cotton. This video is kindly sponsored by Black Snail Patterns. Get 15% off all digital patterns with the code Pocketful of Posies. Little Red Riding Hood's costume is kind of modern fairycore. A cotton chemise, black underbust vest, mushroom print skirt, and a cotton petticoat. Plus that red cape. The witch was fun. Lots of different pieces put together. If you want to see more in-depth videos of making these costumes, check out the playlist in the description below. Cinderella's mother had to appear from a tree, so I put her in a green dress and headscarf. Some of the ensemble were also birds, which I attached to black gloves. Cinderella also had a mustard yellow knitted shawl. I again chose earth tones for our mysterious man, oversized cotton shirt and pants with a green cloak, and a long gray wig. I wanted the wolf to be showy, so I used a purple jacket and vest combo, a white shirt with lace collar and cuffs, and white breeches to go with the headpiece and gloves. My birds were also butterflies at Rapunzel's tower. Rapunzel's wig was made from one long wig and 5 or 6 additional hair pieces to create the length I needed. Granny got a mop cap, glasses, shawl, nightgown, and long bloomers. I really liked how the colors of the baker's wife's shawl popped. Cinderella's ball gown bodice was sewn from an Angela Clayton pattern. All pattern links are in the description below. I costumed Rapunzel's prince and Cinderella's prince similarly, but matching Rapunzel and Cinderella with their vests. Black jackets, vests, black breeches, and knee socks with white shirts. Jack's Act 1 costume consisted of medieval-style pants and a vest with a lace-up shirt. Cinderella's ball gown skirt was made from 3 layers of fabric rectangles sewn to a waistband, satin, organza, and net. I am very, very pleased with how all the costumes looked together. Big thanks to my monthly supporters. Little Red gets a new cape. I took a wolf head scarf that I found online somewhere and sewed it onto a second red cape that didn't have a hood. Rapunzel's dress is a free pattern from Mood. I used lilac colored satin and white ribbon ties. The overdress was drafted by me and is made of embroidered tulle. The steward was costumed to match Cinderella's prince, black with gold accents. He has a little vest, little breeches, and a white shirt. We got a new fog machine for this show, and I love how the fog added to the potion and witch transformation scenes. Cinderella's father was costumed in a black vest and jacket, white shirt, black pants, and a top hat. I'm very pleased with the matching of the princes with Rapunzel and Cinderella. I knew what colors I wanted to use, of course, for Cinderella and Rapunzel, and I ordered those vests online, I think from Amazon, and was very happy with how closely they matched. I chose to costume the witch in a fantasy/medieval style. Her green dress and belt were purchased items. In Act 2, Jack and Jack's mother get a costume change to signify their new financial status. The other characters keep the same Act 1 costumes, except for the witch. I chose another fantasy medieval style, this time in dark red. Again, no costume changes for the rest of the cast. Fun story. During our Sunday matinee, the baker's pants split. So be warned of buying cheap pants online, but I have never seen anything like it. He's barely off stage during Act 1, so we got them safety pinned, and then I sewed them back together during intermission. They were split from zipper to back waist. No rips, no threads hanging, like the seam just disintegrated magically. Seriously, the fastest hand sewing I've ever done. But they held up through the end of the show. And that's what matters. I am so incredibly proud of my cast. They absolutely exceeded my expectations and committed wholeheartedly to their characters. They made me laugh, they made me weep, and I love them all. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and if you'd like to be notified whenever I upload, you can hit that little bell icon. To support the channel further, I have a Ko-fi account, and that is linked down below. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you on our next sewing adventure. Bye!